When you think of Venice, you probably picture gondolas gliding silently through narrow canals, romantic sunsets over the water, and maybe even a little flooding in St. Mark's Square. But there's also a budget-friendly, authentic side of Venice that many travelers miss. Beyond the tourist throngs and overpriced souvenir shops, there's a city of vibrant neighborhoods, friendly locals, and centuries-old traditions just waiting to be discovered. In this video, I'll show you how to experience the best of Venice in one day, from iconic landmarks to lesser-known gems and tasty local bites, all without breaking the bank. So grab your walking shoes, your sense of adventure, and let's dive into the floating city. Our journey begins in the heart of Venice, the legendary Piazza San Marco. Dominating the square is the magnificent Basilica of St. Mark, a Byzantine masterpiece adorned with shimmering mosaics. Entry into the Basilica is free, but for a truly unforgettable experience, spring for the €5 ticket to climb up to the terrace. The panoramic views over the square and the lagoon are worth every cent. Imagine the centuries of history that have unfolded beneath this very spot. Take your time to wander the square, snap some photos, and maybe even grab a gelato. Right next door to the Basilica, you'll find the Campanile di San Marco, the tallest building in Venice. Instead of battling the crowds and the narrow staircase, treat yourself to a ride on the elevator. Within seconds, you'll be whisked up to the top, where breathtaking panoramic views await. From here, you can see the entire layout of Venice, the maze of canals, the patchwork of islands, and the vast expanse of the lagoon. Speaking of the Doge, our next stop is the Doge's palace, the opulent seat of power for the Venetian Republic for over 700 years. As you wander through the lavish halls and courtyards, you'll be surrounded by masterpieces of Renaissance art and intricate gold-leaf ceilings. And don't miss the infamous Bridge of Sighs connecting the palace to the prison. It's time to experience the real Venice, and that means taking to the water. Forget about taxis or buses. In this city, the Vaporetto is your chariot. Hop on line number 1, the main artery of Venice's public transportation system, and get ready for a scenic 30-minute cruise down the Grand Canal. As you glide along this iconic waterway, you'll be treated to a front-row seat to the city's architectural splendor. The highlight of this aquatic adventure is undoubtedly the Rialto Bridge, the oldest and most iconic crossing over the Grand Canal. Take a moment to appreciate the intricate carvings and the sheer engineering genius of this structure. Sit back, relax, and soak up the beauty of Venice from the water. Now, while the main sights of Venice are undeniably impressive, sometimes it's nice to escape the crowds and discover the city's quieter corners. And that's where our next adventure begins, in the charming neighborhoods of Cannaregio and Dorsoduro. These off-the-beaten-path districts offer a glimpse into the real Venice, where locals go about their daily lives, laundry hangs from colorful balconies, and the pace of life is more relaxed. One of my favorite hidden gems in Cannaregio is the Libreria Acqua Alta, a quirky bookstore unlike any you've ever seen. Dorsoduro, on the other hand, is a haven for art lovers, with several renowned museums and galleries showcasing everything from Renaissance masterpieces to contemporary installations. So, take a break from the crowds, get lost in the back streets, and discover the hidden gems that make Venice truly special. As the day begins to wind down, it's time to find the perfect spot to witness one of Venice's most magical spectacles, the sunset. And trust me, you won't find a more romantic or awe-inspiring location than Punta della Dogana. Situated at the very tip of Dorsoduro, where the Grand Canal meets the Giudecca Canal, Punta della Dogana offers breathtaking panoramic views over the entire city. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the lagoon and painting the sky in hues of orange, pink, and purple, you'll be treated to a visual symphony that will take your breath away. And right there, at the entrance of the Grand Canal, stands the majestic Santa Maria della Salute, a stunning Baroque church that seems to glow in the golden light. Instead of splurging on an overpriced gondola ride or a fancy restaurant dinner, pack a picnic and enjoy it right here on the waterfront. All this exploring is bound to work up an appetite, and luckily, Venice offers a plethora of culinary delights to satisfy every palate. But let's be honest, dining out in Venice can put a serious dent in your travel budget. So, if you're looking for an authentic and affordable taste of Venice, Ditch the tourist traps and head straight for the bacari. These small, often standing room-only bars are a Venetian institution, serving up delicious Cicchetti small snacks or tapas, alongside glasses of local wine or spritz. Another budget-friendly option is to grab a slice of pizza al taglio pizza by the cut from one of the many bakeries scattered throughout the city. And here's a little insider tip. If you're craving a coffee or a spritz, skip the overpriced cafes in the tourist zones and do as the locals do. Order your drink at the bar and enjoy it standing up. So, you only have one day to experience the magic of Venice? Don't worry, with a little planning you can still hit all the highlights and discover some hidden gems along the way. Start your day bright and early with a visit to St. Mark's Square and the Basilica. Climb up to the terrace for those stunning views, then head next door to the Campanile for a bird's-eye perspective of the city. For a midday adventure, hop on the Vaporetto and cruise down the Grand Canal, taking in the architectural splendor of the palaces and the iconic Rialto Bridge. In the afternoon, escape the crowds and explore the charming neighborhoods of Cannaregio and Dorsoduro. As evening approaches, make your way to Punta della Dogana and find the perfect spot to watch the sunset over the lagoon. Venice. It's a city that captures the imagination, a place where history, art, and romance intertwine to create an experience unlike any other. And while it's easy to get caught up in the gondolas and the grandeur, I hope this video has shown you that Venice is so much more than just a pretty facade. It's a city full of stories, secrets, and soul, a place where you can wander for hours, discovering hidden gems around every corner, and where even on a small budget, you can experience the true essence of Venetian life. So, have you been to Venice? What were your favorite experiences? Share your tips and stories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more travel inspiration, and stay tuned for more hidden gems across Europe. Ciao!